So with another super sweaty weekend of FUT Champions on the horizon, I'm here to try and help you guys get the most wins possible. I'm going to be taking you inside my mind, a 20-0 FIFA player. If you've got any questions, let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. Oh, and let's try and hit 200 likes. Appreciate it, boys. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some FUT coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay, so as always, we're going to use a pretty basic team. This eliminates, any possibility of people thinking that I'm just getting carried by the team or whatever, which is understandable, but I just want to, let you guys know that that isn't the case. We're going to be using the best formation in the game currently, which is the 5-4-1. I've got in-depth tactics and stuff like that on my channel if you want to go and check them out and get more information on this formation. But like I say, this is the team we are using. Very basic. I'm just going to be trying to play by play everything I do. Just speak it out loud, really. If there's anything that's a bit confusing or you don't understand, please do let me know in the comments. But hopefully, well, I know you guys have been enjoying this style of video, those of you that watch my channel regularly. So let's get into it, and I hope I can help you guys out. Okay, so we're about to see our opponent's team, and honestly, this isn't something that I really pay any attention to. I know some people do. I do not change the way I play at all based on what my opponent's team is. I never have, probably never will. It just doesn't affect me. I'd rather try and play my own game. So here, as you can see from the kickoff, it's all about just not giving anything easy up. You can see I'm already spamming the offside traps just to push my team forward and not give him any extra space. You can see here, he's actually done really well to get out the press, but we have recovered. And I'm just going to take my time. The ball is still in play from a kickoff situation, which means, oh my god, I don't know what's happened there. But it means that, there's more opportunity to score. Until the ball goes out of play from a kickoff, everything's still on the table. So I think EA have reset my settings, but we're not gonna worry about that yet. You can see I'm getting the ball into these wide positions. What I try to do from here is hold the ball up and try and look for these little cutbacks. You can see here, one more pass, and EA have changed my settings. Thank you very much, boys. That could have just cost me a goal. We're going to have to get the ball out and change to alternate PES controls. Shout out all of you still on PES controls. Okay, so the ball hasn't actually gone out yet, which is sad. So I've just got to memorize that it is, opposite buttons from what I'd normally use to actually shoot. We should be chilling though. So here in these areas, I'm just holding jockey and just trying to make sure that I'm not giving up anything too easily to my opponent. He's pressing very well and making it a little bit difficult. I'm spamming L1 here to send my player on a run, and then an L1R1 chipped through ball into a shooting position, and he didn't move his keeper, which is unfortunate. But thank you very much, EA, for changing my settings around. I can't believe this is still in the game, but apparently it is. So let's just see what we can do. Okay, so we do have the ball from a corner, and this is exactly what I do. I pass it short, I do a step over, cross to the back post, and then I would say a good 6 out of 10, I get just a free opportunity at goal. You can see from here, we're spamming the offside traps. I always do when the ball is in my opponent's half. Just get that line up. You can see there I've got so many players in midfield areas that it makes it tough. Double tap through ball. I'm holding L1 now, activating the sprint boost. Little step over inside, and it's a good block from his AI. Right stick player switching. Using the second man press, more offside traps, just trying to get as aggressive as possible, and it has worked. Step over boost here, and I'm looking for those cutback areas again. I'll try and delay as long as I can here using R1 dribbling. Just waiting for that perfect opportunity, twisting and turning, just until I've got someone in an actual good position, which we finally do. Pass the ball inside, R1 dribbling. And if that's anyone but Depay or someone that has a better weak foot, we probably score. Bait him because we did that from the last corner and he's going to be expecting it. Just recycle, recycle, recycle. I've triggered my player on a run, trying to get a cutback, and it's locked onto the wrong player. Thank you very much, EA. But you guys, you saw the intention there. And honestly, it's a little bit of a rinse and repeat situation. you know, the sort of fundamentals that I do when playing FIFA, it doesn't really vary. You know, it's very sort of structured. Like, ball in my opponent's half, I'll spam offside trap, second man press. When in attack, I'll look to get the ball out wide. And it's just same again. R1 dribbling here. We twist and turn a little bit. More R1 dribbling. Try and twist into the box. Get the ball into a goal scoring opportunity. And there we go. That is 1-0. So you can see the main way I'm attacking is by getting the ball out wide and looking for those cutback positions. There you can see a manual press with right stick switched. Little ball roll scoop here and a sprint boost on the wing. This is just going to enable us to get in behind and then look for another cutback opportunity. That was poor play from me. I should have delayed that a little bit more, or maybe tried to play a double tap pass. You can see here my opponent, he's getting really caught out by the fact that we're spamming those offside traps. He doesn't really seem too sure on how to actually deal with it. You can see in the 5-4-1, we've always got these opportunities, look, to just spray the ball to the opposite wing. And that's really damaging from an opponent's perspective, because say I've got the ball here, their team will shift all the way to this side of the pitch. He looks like he's given up, bless him. Their team shifts to the side of the pitch the ball is, and then if you switch the ball over, they're not going to have any support there when defending. So you can see here, edge of the box stuff again. Little step overs, just keeping the ball. He's having an absolute nightmare trying to stop this stuff. Twisting and turning again, little cutback, and he does defend it well. It's one of those where, you know, obviously it's quite predictable, but there's only so many times they're going to be able to read it right and actually be able to stop you scoring. He's in a really good position here. I've right stick switched, little header back to the goalkeeper. That was some nice defending there. I always drop the ball with the goalkeeper and then actually just look for a pass. I feel like that's the most reliable way of going about it. Little L1R1 chip through ball there, which was the wrong decision. I should have done a normal through ball. But same again. Applying pressure. I'm going to have to right stick switch and cover this cross here. He's not done the cross. I'm second man pressing, trying to mark the inside options that my opponent has. Really nice play from him, to be fair. And he, oh my God, that can happen. That's poor from me. To be honest, I should be a bit more composed there and look to just pass it to one of my fullbacks. That was not ideal play from me, but we're chilling. I always have the mentality that if you just keep this same style of play for a whole game of FIFA, you're eventually going to find the way through. We've overplayed it there, which is unfortunate. Little header back, and then we look to go again. We get the ball into a wide position, and we're trying to play for these little cutbacks. Really good step in from my opponent. Offside trapping again, and that is half time. Not the best half from me. You can clearly tell that it is my first game on. A few misplaced passes. I've rushed things a little bit. But if the game continues in this sort of fashion, we are going to walk away with the win. Okay, so we're going to try and make the absolute most of the kickoff opportunity. I see far too many people just charging at their opponent from a kickoff. You want to let it build up a little bit. Let it juice. Not like that. My opponent, this guy, to be fair, he's actually decent. It's hard to make an example out of this guy. But in general, for kickoffs, you want to try and just let it flow. Don't rush it. You don't need to charge at your opponent. No need. So same again. We get the ball out wide. I was trying to look for the run of Depay, but it just didn't really happen for me. Second man pressing again. Spamming those offside traps. Get the line a little bit higher. He's struggling to sort of find an option. He's done very, very well, to be fair to him. But you can see it's so congested. Like, after you've done these offside traps, there is no space for the opponent to work with. I absolutely love them. They're such a key part of the way I defend now. We've got a down-the-line ball here. I use a double tap through ball. And now we're going to look for our cutback opportunity again. And there it is. He let us have the line, which a lot of people will do because they don't expect you to keep going out wide. And then we just get the easiest of tap-ins from that. Okay, so we've got another opportunity here. I'm sending my player on a run with L1. I've forced that through ball a little bit. It could have still worked, but definitely wasn't the most reliable choice. I think especially when you're in this position, winning a game, you don't want to be giving away cheap turnovers of possession. It's more about trying to frustrate your opponent and keep the ball. And then eventually they're going to, make mistakes because they're getting impatient. They're going to pull players out. And then that's where you get more opportunities to actually score goals. So you can see second man pressing again. We're offside trapping, getting that line nice and high. And he does find a nice through ball, but there's not much for him on here. You can see he went into a empty path. And now we're just going to sprint away. We've got Ousmane Dembele. A little cross here. I'm going to knock it back down to the centre mid and look for a driven pass. That is crazy from Trent. Fair play. A little step over boost here to get away from the defender. Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. Just taking our time. Step overs. We're in the cutback position again now. And we do find it. That is 3-1. That is our opponent out of there. Guys, that is an exact example, of how I'm hitting 20 and O's on FUT Champs. If you do enjoy this style of content, subscribe. Let's hit 200 likes. And let me know any questions down below. I'm here to help you, okay? So leave your comments down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.